If there's one badge that your player needs to have in the game, what is it?
Catch and shoot. Yeah, at first, because at the beginning, when your grade is low,
Up next, the 76ers taking on the Raptors. For the 76ers, a perfect opportunity to show their best stuff. At home, they have a chance to jump up in the standings and take that next step towards the top. Raptors, Sixers, the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Jalen Brunson, a second-round pick out of Villanova, and his father carved out a 9-year journeyman career in the league as well. Jalen said, quote, how hard he worked just to get unguaranteed contracts showed me that I have to work 10 times harder. I thank him for letting me see that at a young age. Guys?
Family business. Allie, thanks. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Smart in at two-guard. And for the 76ers, Marcus Morris out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Harden in at the point. It's Covington on the wing. Pass to Turner. Here's Caldwell-Pope. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Randle pulls down the board. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
He's off on the first. The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022. Doris, Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Now Harden. Over Brunson. Buries the jump shot.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Outside Brunson. From deep, Johnson. Toronto the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Excellent reflexes from Julius Randle. Wow, what a putback.
Morris on the wing. Back to Harden. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Turner. And here's Morris. Here's Harden. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
Yeah, the mechanics of James Harden's shooting are just so defined and on point. He gets the ball, and he's ready to shoot right away.
Now here's Johnson. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
For three, Covington drops in the three.
Let's remember, Robert Covington is a guy who has hit over 200 three-point shots in a season. You better guard him from out there.
Now here's Brunson. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Smart, left side. Pass to Randall. Unload from 13. He can't get that one to fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Last go-around, they lost the regular season series to this team, but beat them in the playoffs. They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Now here's Smart. Randall outside. Looking to end the run. And that one hits the back iron.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, to me, this is about chemistry that Miles Turner has with his guys. He just times that alley-oop perfectly.
Pass to Brunson. Now Randall. Outside Johnson. Smart for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Now here's Randall. Coming off a 16-point game against Golden State.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Here's Harden. 8-point game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Now here's Brunson. 23 points for him last game against Golden State.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Brunson against Covington. Misses in close.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And stolen by Covington. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
I love Robert Covington's story. Here's an undrafted player out of Tennessee State who's now made a very long, productive NBA career as a 3-and-D player and just one of the hardest workers in the league.
And he knocks down the first one. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Curry, he's checked in for Brunson. He's perfect from the line this time. Timeout called, the Raptors. Well, in December of the 21-22 season, the NBA set a record for most players used in a season. Doris, what'd you learn from seeing so many new guys?
I think the exciting part of that, Ryan, is the fact that the G League is now an integral part of each organization. You have the opportunity to bring guys up and down between that lower level and the NBA. It affords guys who maybe are getting spotty time in the NBA level to continue to enhance their skill.
Now we get a chance to check some stats for Marcus Smart.
Get loud for them once again.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Knocked away. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Harden. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Smart outside. Pass to Johnson. Back to Smart. Here's Johnson. Horford outside. Back to Johnson. There's the triple. The rebound by Turner.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Caldwell Pope. In the game against Portland, very impressive. The jumper from the wing, off target.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Johnson with a bucket.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Pass to Covington. Now here's Turner. Horford covering. And here's Covington. From 12 feet. Jump shot is good. Covington's got 7 points in the game.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Johnson with it. And here's Randle. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development.
Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
That free throw no good. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Morris, he's checked in for Turner. Tucker comes in for Morris. Bogdanovich has checked in for Covington. And it's Robinson in for Caldwell Pope. And he's good on the second. And here are the Sixers now. They lead by 11. Pass to Tucker. Now Bogdanovich. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Toronto calls time here.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
He's checked in for Toronto. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. In third, Philadelphia. Fourth, the Raptors.
And I love the way both teams are shooting the three ball. They're shooting it with conviction, and it shows up in the numbers.
Kennard outside. Pass to Martin. Outside, Williams. And here's Curry. Defended by Harden. Curry against Harden. Doesn't go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way from the arc. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Martin finds Curry. Kennard outside. The kick out. Curry from deep. And again, no good by Toronto. Philadelphia has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Robinson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Here's Curry, 15 in his last outing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Williams.
In the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
That one on Tucker. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And Williams drops them both. Well, the 76ers shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Bogdanovich on the wing. Shoots. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Martin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Williams. And here's Curry for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Curry. Harden's shot is good.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Curry, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Martin, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And the shot goes in.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Boy, the 76ers at the top of their game, huh?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
We've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Miles Turner out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's James Harden, and it's Covington in at the small forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. banked it in off the glass. Covington's got 9 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Brunson passes to Johnson. Back to Brunson. Pass to Smart. After mid.
He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes. Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Smart outside. Outside Johnson. Randall against Morris. 4 on the clock. Goes up at the elbow. And too long on the shot. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA. And he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
And he gets it to go. Horford's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I like the aggressiveness. Horford is superb at staying in control on these tough shots.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Buries it from 3. And the 76ers lead by 19.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You look at Morris. He's gathered enough votes to currently sit at the number 4 spot on the list. He must be excited about the prospect of competing in this event at All-Star Weekend.
And it's obvious the fans want him there as well. He's a dangerous man from beyond the arc who could have a real shot at winning that event.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Al Horford. That's his first.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Morris, no good on the free throw.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by the 76ers. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike. The Raptors have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside Johnson. Pass to Smart. Here's Brunson. Defended by Harden. Now here's Smart. He's closely guarded and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And Philadelphia has possession. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Warren's checked in for the Sixers. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Sixers ball.
Harden against Brunson. Tries the 9-footer. Count it. Good. Harden's got 16 points now.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Smart outside. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Morris.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Turner. Outside for Harden. They shoot again. He hits the back iron and sinks it. He's got 18.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Smart up top. Outside Brunson. And he can't get that one.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Three-pointer, Harden. Another three for Philadelphia.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Smart. 5 to shoot. And again, Toronto, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Brunson against Harden. And Harden with the block.
James Harden, when he's locked in an offensive player, twice on the pipes on that one.
Horford inside. Turner covers. Horford can't hit. The 76ers have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Brunson against Harden. Takes a 13-footer. Toronto grabs the miss. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Smart outside. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 now. Morris, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tucker comes in for Morris. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Williams is checked in for Horford. Looney comes in for Randall. Kennard, he's checked in for Smart. And it's Curry in for Brunson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Tucker against Looney. Left side Tucker. Morris on the wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. True on the 14-footer. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Pass to Curry. Stolen by Harden. Looney against Tucker. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. And again, it's Philadelphia.
We know this about James Harden. If you want to force him to that in-between game, he is more than happy and content to take mid-range jumpers.
Curry against Harden. Pass to Williams. Now here's Johnson. Clock at 6. Curry with it to stop the drought. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Boy, you think back to that Laker 2020 title run. One of the most unsung heroes was Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Think about how good he was in the Orlando bubble.
For KCP in the bubble, he was almost 40% from deep during the playoffs.
B.A., Caldwell Pope was the third option for those Lakers after Anthony Davis and LeBron James. He knocked down huge shots in the finals against the Heat. KCP earned that 2020 ring.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Warren. The Raptors also with a sub. Martin, he's checked in for Johnson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Kennard. Back to Curry. From deep. Knocks down the triple.
Curry.
Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now, this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes, sir, that's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
And here's Bogdanovic on the wing. Harden. Up and in on the layup. Harden's got 27.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
To the middle. Here's Looney. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's his second.
They're working the outside game more than they did in the first quarter. The balanced approach seems to be paying off.
Robinson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And that one misses.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
That's his second.
And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Curry passes to Kennard. Martin inside. Bogdanovic on him. Back to Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks it from distance.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
Pass to Robinson. Bogdanovic on the wing. Shot from 12, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Kennard against Robinson. Here's Martin. 24 seconds left in the first half. Good D by Bogdanovich.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Tucker, the pass to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He shoots. And again, it's Philadelphia.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Sixers on top, running away with this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops. We were out running a little bit. And then we had great spacing against the zone. You know, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 27 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
Here come your Philadelphia 76ers.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. So for the Raptors right now, we've got Al Horford, Keldon Johnson out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Brunson in at the point. Back to Johnson. Wide open. They get it back. Here's Horford. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Philadelphia's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Covington inside, covered by Johnson.
And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Brunson against Bogdanovich. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pope loose. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And here's Brunson from the arc. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Caldwell Pope's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Covington against Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Julius Randle.
Nice job by Robert Covington to draw the contact and get himself to the foul line.
At the line for Philadelphia, Robert Covington. At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. The 76ers making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Brunson passes to Johnson. Now Smart. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you, you cannot give Marcus Smart that much room because he will throw it down. Puts his vertical to excellent use.
Morris outside. That's tipped. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Bogdanovich.
Kentavious Caldwell.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Turner, no good. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Smart passes to Randall, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact, give him the N1.
At the line for one.
Free throw drops for Randall.
Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
And that one's good. Covington.
But I'll tell you this, undrafted out of college, Robert Covington made his way because of his defense, but now understanding I've got to contribute offensively.
Right side Johnson. Outside for Randall. The three is up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And talking about Randall, Doris, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
BA, there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate.
Here's Johnson. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Morris on the wing. Pass to Turner. The three. They get it back. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Turner's got his second basket of the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Smart with the ball. Pass to Randall. Outside Johnson. And here's Brunson from the arc. Sinks the tray.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
It's Covington on the wing. Morris outside. Now Harden. With the floater. Here's Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Graham.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Here's Harden. That's 29 for him. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Harden. Turner with it. Morris outside. Fires in the triple. Morris has got 5 points.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Horford outside. Outside Brunson. Good work there as it goes. He's got 7.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Covington. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Over Smart. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Randall's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Defensive
Wow,
foul.
Miles Turner showing a bit of physicality and getting his teammates fired up with the hoop and the arm. All right.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Greg.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
That one misses for Turner.
Well, Miles Turner has a lot of value in today's NBA. This guy's got length, athleticism, excellent shot blocker. He can space the floor with the ability to make those jumpers.
Outside Tucker. Now here's Harden. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. For 3, Robinson. Outside for Harden. They get it again. Tucker. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and 1 trip down the floor.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Curry passes to Looney. It's Martin on the wing. Harden against Curry. Pass to Looney. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Martin. And again, no good by Toronto. Robinson passes to Harden. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Right side Curry. Down low. Here's Kennard. Drops in the layup for 2. Kennard's got 5 now.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Tucker finds Harden. Now here's Robinson, defended by Kennard. The teardrop goes back up. And a nice layup by Turner. Turner's got 6 points in the quarter. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Kennard outside. Pass to Martin. Looney tips it back in.
Kevon Looney.
Looney's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Warren against Martin. Warren, shot is good.
Well, T.J. Warren's frame and game perfectly suited for a finish on the interior.
Kennard outside. Martin outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Martin. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on T.J. Warren.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Cody Martin. At the line for 2.
That free throw no good. And the 76ers with some changes. Morris comes in for Tucker, and it's Bojan Bogdanovic in for Warren. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his third foul of the game.
Just their second turnover of the game. Impressive how mistake-free they've been.
1:11 left in the third. Pass to Looney. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Turner's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Now Harden. He's covered by Curry. Harden against Curry. Missed inside. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Martin, the pass to Looney. Uses the glass on the layup. Looney's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. Williams grabs the board.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
On the wing, Curry, defended by Harden. Martin inside. 1 second left. No good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter, and their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Markieff Morris out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Robinson in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Kennard outside. We've seen fans removed for inappropriate comments to players. Doris, where do you draw the line between heckling and being inappropriate?
I think one way I look at this, Brian, is if I were face-to-face with somebody, what would I be comfortable saying? I think we should always err on the side of caution. It's okay to heckle and have some fun and sort of give your team support. But I think if we ultimately keep respect foremost in our minds, we'll be okay.
Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Stevenson, the pass to Morris. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Jackson.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Kennard finds Jackson. Here's Lee. The 3 is up. And again, Toronto, no good. Robinson against Kennard. Robinson passes to Morris. 2 points. That one goes. Morris has got his first basket.
Well, the thing about Markieff Morris, he does a terrific job converting inside.
Back to Lee. Kennard outside. Pass to Lee. Now here's Jackson. And again, no good by Toronto. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Bogdanovic on the wing. Here's Morris. And the layup is good off the glass. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
sinks that one from the post.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Jackson outside. Robinson against Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup is good.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
Pass to Robinson. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. The offensive rebound. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tucker's checked in for Turner, and Warren subbed in for Bogdanovich.
T.J. Warren.
Here's Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball.
Raptors ball.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Lee. Robinson defending. Pass to Williams. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here's Warren, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Justin Jackson. That's his first personal foul.
And the impact of international players in the NBA. It's climbing dramatically. Doris, in 1990, they played less than 5% of available minutes. Now it's more than 20%.
Well, the beauty is it's not just about the increase in numbers. It's the players at the top level in the NBA. Look at the MVP race last season. The top 3 were all international. I love it. It's a good sign for the game. We want the best players regardless of where they're from.
Back to Lee. Here's Gill. Checked by Tucker. Here's Lee. It's tipped.
And when Morris is protecting the rim with that kind of effort, what a lift for his group.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Lee. Back to Kennard. Jackson outside. Here's Gill. Left side, Williams. Ooh, Morris with a steal. To the paint. Here's Robinson. It's good.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Back to Kennard. Can they get it? No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pass to Lee. Doris, in the NBA, more attention is being paid to mental health, more than ever before. And players are taking the lead in raising awareness.
I love that, Brian, because it's such an important issue. Performing between the lines of an NBA floor requires basketball skill, but it requires mental health and strength. And a lot of players, Kevin Love in particular, have been so brave. Credit to the NBA for addressing it and being out front.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Lance Stevenson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Martin, he's checked in for Kennard. He's off on the second. Toronto's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Jackson with it. Picked up by Stevenson. And there's a 3-second violation.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Pass to Robinson. And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Saden Lee. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Green's checked in for Philadelphia. Bates Diop comes in for Warren. He hits the second from the line. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 18-6 run. Outside, Green. Robinson on the wing. Knocked loose. Martin with the ball. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Pass to Bates Diop. Clock at 6. Outside Stevenson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From behind the arc. And they'll get another chance. Here's Green.
Raptors foul. Anthony Gill. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Sixers, JaMychal Green. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Warren's checked in for Philadelphia. And he sinks the second. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Cody Martin. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Bates-Diop. Stevenson on the wing. And it's blocked by Martin. And he's able to get it back. Toronto's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for James Harden.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Lets it fly. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Bates-Diop. It's Warren on the wing. Defended by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. Gill grabs the board. Here's Lee. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
For your team. We hope you get
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.